And this is not going to be friendly at all. These two definitely don't really like losing to each other. Dill going straight from Mewtwo usually gets the job done, you know, pretty comfortably with Sheik, but I guess he's taking this opportunity to try this out.
I actually think the last time they played, if I remember correctly, Sinji either won or made it really close when he played Sheik. I could be wrong about that, but at the moment, yeah, you can see how this is really bad. Mewtwo's Reflector, it's not very fast.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's why he can't. He has to watch out how he you know, tosses projectiles. And see, that does nothing because it still lands and it becomes anyone's hydrant after that.
Yeah.
So. Oh, major shield damage. Picks up the Galaxian once again. Z-drop action trying to go whittle down that shield.
Yeah. Right now, the thing about Mewtwo's Reflector also is it doesn't come out very fast, but it lasts a long time. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, it doesn't like become like the actual Reflector doesn't become active until around like frame, like it might be even close to frame 9.
Yeah.
But it's active for like 20 frames almost. I will double check this right now on Kuregane Hammer just to give you guys some accurate facts.
Right now, Sinji's gameplay is very accurate in its own right. Really stretching out this lead, but he gets grabbed right out of that action. Dill trying to find a solid hit here. Just can't seem to get near Sinji consistent enough to lay that kind of damage that he's looking for. And Sinji, I wanna know. Yeah, he's probably going for the bell at this point, hitting him with the bell into. Oh wow! What a call out on that double jump down air. That was a very, very good play from Dill, reversing his fortune here in this set. Sinji, just like that, gets his lead removed away from him. This is gonna hurt.
So just to go over Mewtwo's side B, it starts reflecting on frame 12 and it lasts until frame 35.
Yeah.
So it's not the sort of thing where it's like an instant reaction, like, oh, let me like, you know, reflect this. It's more of a, I'm gonna throw this out there and like any projectile that you throw out is going to be completely nullified for a solid.
Oh, just like his first stock gets nullified by Sinji's bell into up smash setup. Good stuff there. With only 31%, this is entirely anyone's match still, but of course Dill working on changing that as soon as possible. Lots of big damage there, 34% in one fell swoop. No, did you see how fast that was?
Oh, and he got the luck! And then he got the luck into the forward smash. It's not going to kill, though, but that's some big damage.
And he's... Oh, no, he tried the footstool. That would have been that probably would have been the stock, because Sinji has some dangerous setup from that. Oh, careful there, really... Dill.
Yeah, you see a lot of... He knows that, you know, Dill is doing a lot of this shielding, so he's doing phantom footstools on the shield, basically to, you know, sort of just put pressure on that, because if he does drop shield and he gets the footstool, it's devastating.
My God, that was so risky from Dill, just being all in his face swinging with Sinji having the belt in his hand. That means he gets to throw it way faster than actually just having to charge and needing to press B. So I don't know what Dill was thinking there, but he actually did not die for that.
What has happened? Why did that happen?
Well, nobody died.
Everyone should be dead.
I'm dead right now. That was silly. All right, sends it flying way too high, though. Finishes his jabs. Let's see what Sinji's cooking up in the pot.
The thing is, right now, up throw would kill, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mewtwo up throw would kill. That's now...
No, maybe I think he needs, like, maybe 5 more %. I could be wrong, but he should kill now.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's heavy. Oh, he lands right into him for the unblockable up B. Sinji needs a really good fruit right now. I think he's settling for the apple. The apple should kill now.
Now it would kill.
Both these players are so aware of their opponent's kill options, and that's why they're playing so safe right now. Mewtwo throwing out this forward air. Like, I feel like that forward air is almost like sort of the sort of thing where it's like, come on, shield. I want you to shield.
Oh, and the punish.
Amazing power shielding. Getting the nair out of shield to close out that stock. Power shielding is so good. It's so good. Like, people really need to do it more, because right there, like, that would not have meant to kill if he didn't get the power shield.
Dude, people who regularly listen to me, you know, give like tips or help people improve about this game. I preach way too much about perfect shielding. It's for me, it's the next step that elevates you into the upper tier of gameplay. If you can master perfect shielding, then it really nullifies a surprising amount of strategies and attacks.
No, absolutely. It like basically just destroys the entire meta of shield pressure.
Yeah. Because you just bypassing it completely. And, you know, we got Dill coming back to his roots here.
Oh, I thought it was AFK. Like, I thought he was like, he like went behind him to like go do something. No, he was just like, I'm just going to let this happen.
Yeah. Oh. Nice. Easy money there, bouncing fish.
Oh, and there we see it. Ooh, nice play with the Z dropping the Galaxian to put on so much pressure. So fun fact that I learned about the fruit in general from Pac-Man is, so when he first charges up and throws it, it can be caught. But once somebody has caught it and they throw it again, it is ungrabbable.
Yeah.
Which is why they Z drop it to re-grab it, because if they throw it, then it's gone, it's done, it'll disappear into the void.
And it's one of those things where if you don't know that going in and you fight like a really good Pac-Man, you can put yourself in bad spots trying to re-grab an item that can't be grabbed, and then Sinji might be, or any Pac-Man might be able to punish you for that. But right now, Dill is playing an absolutely perfect stock, has not been touched yet, despite the fact that a full minute has surpassed.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that was so
slick.
cool. Dill making use of. Oh, All right, he's back there.
All right, right now, amazing read on that bouncing fish. And here, man, that wall of a hydrant just basically just bouncing in the same place, completely locking down Sinji's position.
But somehow he just jabbed his way out of that. He wasn't scared.
Oh my!
All of these perfect shields, they're so good. Oh, he did not get hit by that hydrant. Dill's movement has just been like razor sharp this set.
Oh yeah. No, it's like the movement, and also especially now the perfect shields. He did the lag cancel on that uppie. That's really cool. Does it actually save frames?
Yeah, it's like when you go in that perfect angle, it's the best. You get the best recovery when you land.
But like because you still are landing, right? Do you save frames as opposed to just
there are different
right
ways to
off the
land
stage?
that are laggier, and that's like the best way to land.
Okay. There it is.
The sniper landing that bouncing fish from the middle of the stage.
My lord. Yeah, one of the reasons that Sheik is so great in this matchup, you see Dill get a ton of these power shields, and a big part of that is the fact that Sheik has an amazing dash length. So for those of you who don't know, when you're a character and you start running, there is a period of time where you can't do anything.
Right.
Like, you can throw out an attack, but you cannot shield, specifically. But Sheik's, the amount of time it takes before she can shield is really tiny, which means that she can close the gap and still get a power shield if she needs to.
And for a character as safe as she is, that's a really, really good tool to have that a lot of people don't get to have. Right.
And especially it's bad for Pac-Man when he's constantly
And the fact that he can catch that. So, Sinji doesn't really have that option to jettison out of bad scenarios. He can just jump in bouncing fish.
Oh, tries to go for the up tilt. Air dodges through and manages to punish with an air. But, we're starting to see how, this is, a real struggle at the moment.
Yeah.
And it'll be, just as bad for Game 3. Sinji does have the benefit. He managed to take Game 1 from Dill's Mewtwo, but, this is so convincing right now in Dill's favor, now that he switched to Sheik.
All right. Oh, nice. Using the trampoline to conserve a double jump. Very good stuff.
Honestly, I'm actually loving Dill's ability to use the trampoline. A lot of characters, when they're up against Pac-Man, they try and focus on what can I do with the hydrant. But Dill is what can I do with this trampoline? I can do tons of stuff.
Oh, he should have charged it, but he just wasn't. He just didn't really know where he was going to appear. Good apple hit, but it's not strong enough to take the stock.
Oh, that needle snipe.
Yeah, defending his turf there.
And at this point, it's pretty curtains for Sinji.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that even if he manages to get this stock off, there are 2 minutes left on the clock, and he has to make up 130% worth of damage.
You know what this means, right? Sinji, if he manages to take the stock somehow, he needs to basically play as reckless as possible, because literally you're guaranteed to lose playing your normal game and trying to find your hits. So if he gets the stock anytime soon, he basically just has to go in, start mashing dash attacks and trying to go for grabs.
No, he has to focus on wicked combos,
And that's gonna be it.
We're not gonna have to worry about a timeout because Dill closes that game out pretty solidly with the F tilt at 170%.
Yo, can I just say, shout-outs to Crazy Hydrant, which just, spaz... it's actually a bad word, but it just, freaked out on the ledge there. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, that was the little...
Look at the hydrant!
No, yeah. I was actually going to say about that. I thought it was going to go off stage, and then it's oh, I'm coming back.
Controlling so much space there. But Dill still, ignored that. Managed to get the win anyway with a solid 2 stock. Sinji needs to find his tempo against Sheik here, because Sheik just plays too fast and safe.
Yeah, of course. And now we are entering Game 3 here once again on FD. On the one hand, it's Sheik on FD, but like Pac-Man is probably the best he can do in terms of like, you know, what he gets out of a stage.
Yeah.
This matchup is really rough for Pac-Man. It's like there are very few characters that like basically are worse at killing than Sheik. This is one of them.
See, what he's doing there, he needs to keep doing. I think his gameplay from like 60%, from like 0 to 60 should all be trying to get the Galaxian in hand and playing the Z-drop hygiene game and looking for a nice toss. So that way he can get the toss forward air into a second hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should get his damage that way.
But the thing is, like, so after that, we actually saw a huge spike in aggression from Dill. I think Dill sort of realized that as well, just like, like if he keeps getting that Galaxian, he is actually going to be exhibiting a lot of pressure on me, and that's when he started to close the gap.
Yeah.
So you can't just, you know, expect Dill to passively, you know, stick to, you know, staying on the other side of the stage when, you know, it starts to show that, you know, that isn't working out for him.
That's why I feel like fighting Pac-Man is like one big game of just red light, green light. You have to know when it's your time to stop and know when it's your time to go. Oh, last hit of that dash attack not coming through. Both players trying to pop the pinata. Dill was first, but it didn't matter.
All right. And needles are actually really big in this matchup just because of the percent that they deal. And percent is so valuable when these two are fighting.
That was, I gotta say, that was just flat out not a good side B there. Oh!
How did he get hit?
But that was a sour spot. Literally, he literally hit the side spot of like almost like a frame or two before it, because that would have sent him flying. It was like half charged.
That was honestly really sloppy from Dill.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like he could have even
bouncing fished away into the middle.
He already bouncing fished, which is why he was stuck on top of him. But he could have just down aired like if he needed to.
That would have been it. But he doesn't. He's not typically down air though. If you think about it, you never really see him do it. So.
Well, it's just like when Pac-Man is charging, like, you know, down smash below you and you're out of, like, you know, landing mix-ups.
No. I know the option, but I'm saying Dill is not a down air with Sheik. So, like, it was wholly unrealistic to expect him to do that.
Okay.
But,
all right. And actually, we've seen a real turnaround.
Oh, see, I keep telling Sinji about that setup. Do it again. No.
Oh!
Just do it again. Just do it again.
Sheik's ledge roll managing to get her away from that down smash. The back air closing it out.
Enough.
And here is where it actually becomes really scary for Dill.
Yeah.
He has to make up this ground or else, like, this will just, it'll just disappear away from him.
Yeah.
We have 3 minutes on the clock already.
That should be enough.
Okay.
Very good kill confirmed there from Dill. Evening it up 0 to 0%. Who draws first blood? Oh, getting pushed off slightly accidentally. Oh.
He's getting pushed off.
No, a B. Wow, grab had to have been a missed input. There's no way you would go for grab, especially at this low of a percent. Watch yourself, Dill.
And now we have Pac-Man on ledge. He's doing all this tricky ledge play, but like he's not actually managing to get back to stage. Here we have even more percent racked up by Dill's Sheik. Ooh, I like the up B, but it gets him in the corner once again. He hasn't really gotten out of that corner in so long, and he brings himself right back. I don't agree with that decision. He's so scared, like, of Sheik on stage, but like the amount, the mileage that Sheik is getting with him in the corner is even more dangerous.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the best chance of seeing. Oh, he dropped it and didn't land in the way he wanted to. Like that's why I said, like the Galaxian Z drop play is his best bet to combat Sheik in neutral.
All right, and there. Yeah, now we have about 80% separating these two. Only 2 minutes left on the clock.
Good stuff there. Nice reversal from Dill.
Like at this point, like if Dill just wanted to do this, just completely play runaway,
which he
total
should.
Camp, like
100%.
I don't necessarily think it would be a great idea at this point because like he's gotten a lot out of putting Sinji on ledge. Like, so I feel like, honestly, the best way to, even if you are planning on running out the clock,
I don't think he noticed that he actually walked lane because he would have jumped away immediately. So he was just kind of like, wait, what's going on with my character? Then he got hit. No. Oh! That would have been a clear end to the match right there if it was a sweet spot. Oh, I don't know what that was from Sinji. He tossed it. And that's going to be it. And Sinji is eliminated. Good stuff to Dill for advancing.
Yep. And Dill now moving on to losers finals where he is going to be fighting against Frozen.
Yes.
These two have played a lot.
Quite a lot.
Yes.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Emphatically a lot.